Hey, what's going on, everyone? Eagle Boy 1022 coming back with another Glamorous Mail Day. This is the Glamorous Mail Day number 5. Excuse my voice. I'm actually under the weather. I've been under the weather for a while. I believe I have some kind of stomach virus or stomach flu, and it's been rough. Very, very rough. In the last few days, I think I might have ate maybe toast, applesauce, ginger ale, and Gatorade, man. And it's been hard keeping it down. I'm sitting home by myself today, so I figured, to do something different, to try to get myself motivated and get myself going. I figured I'd just do a quick mail day. Mailman left my house probably about 2 hours ago, so I just figured I'd just jump on real fast and, share some of the stuff I got with you guys. Like I said, sorry my voice sounds horrible. I sound real raspy. I'm just hoping whatever this is, go away soon. But moving forward, I actually did, there was a guy named Brent on Twitter. We follow each other, and I was tagged in a card that he had posted for sale or trade. And he was so kind enough to send me, he sent me a card. I'm a big fan of Brian Dawkins, and he had a Brian Dawkins card, number to 25, out of Phoenix. And I hit him up and I asked him, what do I need to do to get this card? And he told me, for me, I can have it. And that meant a lot to me. He he sent a little sticky note. He says, enjoy the card. Thank you for all you do in the hobby. Brent. I will tag him in my in the description below in case you guys want to follow him. I don't think he has a YouTube page. I haven't got that far with him. But I just wanted him to know that I appreciate the card. The rack was, everyone's been doing an amazing job with the rack. There's so many people that's getting recognition for doing stuff in the hobby. And to be honest, I've done a lot in this hobby, but I haven't done a lot like some of these other people that are getting rack gifts and shout outs and stuff like that. For anybody that hasn't, got any recognition, I would say don't get discouraged. I mean, people see what you're doing, and if it's something that I could do to make your day or something that I have that you might want, I'll do my part in the hobby and I'll send you some rack. A lot of people feel though they get left out of stuff like that. I said, but it's not always the case. Some people might, you have to make yourself, I guess you always have to be around a lot of people, and you have to be very active in this hobby to have people actually notice you and notice what you do for the hobby. And I'm not saying just to get some rack, just start doing random stuff just to get rack, because the hobby, it goes deeper than that. This hobby is it's like a family thing for most people. So you just come in and do your part and, just continue to collect your cards or whatever you're collecting. Make sure that you're happy first. Like I said, don't go out your way to try to get any attention, because if you're legit, eventually that attention will be noticed and you will get the respect that you're due. But here's that Brian Dawkins card that he was so kind to send me. Everybody knows I love Brian Dawkins. I was actually collecting some of his stuff before he made Hall of Fame. It's just that his stuff was expensive, and a lot of his stuff, there wasn't a whole lot of Brian Dawkins cards and stuff out there. But since he became, a Hall of Famer, his price had went up on his cards, and he's got more product out there, and it's easier to get now, but you're going to pay for it. And I just want to thank Brent so much for just thinking enough of me to send me this card without having to give him anything. But you know how I do. If you really know me and you follow me and you talk to me, 9 times out of 10, if you do rack for me, I'm going to do rack for you. That's just how I roll. I did get another mail day. It was a pickup that I had purchased off eBay. Everybody know I've been working on the Optic, the Champ is Here insert cards for the Eagles. And I had I needed 3, and I didn't get all 3 yet. I had placed an order on eBay for 2 of them, and I haven't seen either one yet. And I'm a little pissed off about that because it's been about 4 or 5 weeks, and anytime I do with anybody on eBay or do deals, period, I generally pay right away, unless of some kind of circumstance that I may have worked out with the buyer. I mean, not the buyer, but the seller. I paid the guy. I've been waiting for these 2 cards because I want to go ahead and finish this set. Luckily for me, one of them did come in. This one had came in for me. This is, I guess you would say his name is Rodney McLeod, maybe? Something like that. But this card was actually hard for me to get my hands on because at the time I was looking for the card. There wasn't a whole lot of these out there. I don't know if people wasn't pulling it or people just wasn't selling it. But there was 2 that came listed, and I was lucky enough to get one. And I'm satisfied with this one. And if I can get the other 2 cards, that means that this optic set will be complete. They do have another version, like I mentioned in the video before. They have the gold vinyl version of these. I have not seen those yet, but if I see what those look like and if they look like they're available and easy for me to get, then I'll try to grab those too. And of course, you know, I will grab all of these because like it says, the champ is here. We were the champs last year, but that's not happening this year. But it's all good, and I do know that our team is going to be different moving forward, and I'm looking forward to see exactly what we're going to do with this offseason. I mean, we got plenty of time to think about our roster and our coaching staff. I think what really hurt us the most is that we lost Frank Wright, and we needed him, man. I think I said his last name right. I'm not sure, but I know his first name is Frank, and we definitely need him. He was a good offensive coordinator, but of course, you know, he's the head coach of the Chiefs. I'm sorry, not the Chiefs, of the Colts, and he done a damn good job with his team, but he just couldn't get over the hill. It happens, but we really miss him. I really miss him in Philly. Just to let you guys know, while I'm sitting here talking about mail days, if you didn't know, it seemed like the postal office have went up in their rates. Mail that will cost you originally $3.50 to ship is costing people $3.70 now. So it looks like they went up 20 cents for, I guess it's like first class or 2-day shipping, mailing, or whatever you want to call it. But it seemed like they went up 20 cents. So I'm just throwing it out there in case nobody noticed or somebody's trying to quote their shipping, which they're normally quoted at $3.50. You might want to quote it at $3.70 now because I've shipped 2 things out and I had 2 things shipped in, and on this postal sticker is showing $3.70. So I'm definitely going to say that it's $3.70 now. Moving forward, I had gotten a few eBay breaks. One of them is SportCardsBreakers. I do have his business card, but it's in the bedroom. I'll have to actually go look for it. If you type in SportCardsBreakers, you can pull him up. I'll try to put his information in my description in case anybody's interested to check him out. I didn't do good and I didn't do bad. Of course, it's a player break. I bought the Eagles, of course, a couple players from the Eagles, and I also had bought Peyton Manning. And I was fortunate enough to get this insert of Peyton Manning, you know, legendary Contenders, number to 49. And I was praying and I was hoping and I was wishing and I was everything that I could get the autographed version of this card. But it just did not happen. So I just had to take this and be satisfied. We got the Jay playoff ticket. This is actually numbered to 175. I don't remember buying him, but apparently I did because here he is. And he's a damn good player, but unfortunately, I don't think we're going to have him on a roster next year. He's been injury prone, but he's damn good when he's healthy. He's good. I just don't think that we're going to keep him on our roster. I wound up getting another one, which is the championship ticket, numbered 99. There's really no difference in the card. It's the same foil, One's numbered to 175, one's numbered to 99. Same section, row and seat numbers. If you can look close there, one's trimmed in gold. I have to put this in a better top loader. All my cards I get in always go on a new top loader regardless. Because I don't like the tape, the glue, none of that, man. It's got to be fresh when I put it in my box. But anyway, and if you notice on the playoff ticket, it's silver. Of course, it looks goldish when you move it around in the light. It just have that rainbow looking effect on it. But it's actually silver, and then you actually have gold. You should be able to see the difference. So if you didn't know the difference between the two, there you have them side by side. All right. Also got Josh Sweat. He is he's on our roster. I think he was originally on the practice squad. Then we wound up signing him to our roster. I believe he played a couple games and he got hurt. Looking at his draft report and what people were saying about him and how I seen him play, he's actually very athletic. He just has a lot to learn more about the game. I think he'll be a good player down the future, or in the future, if we plan on keeping him. You know, Philly, they never know what they want to do with their roster. It's always, you know, trade rumors here, trade rumors there. And then you got Howie, man. He'll trade you quick. He'll some kind of way he'll work a deal. He's good at getting people in, and you never know who he's shipping out. But I did get, you know, Josh Sweat. Also got Dallas Goedert. It's his playoff ticket. Of course, his number to 99 as well, like the last playoff ticket I had up here. He's a good tight end. He's going to be solid. The only reason why we actually went and got him is because the Dallas Cowboys had him on the radar, and they didn't want Dallas to get him. So we wound up with him, and he's been good. But I think that our coaching staff just has to design more plays to get him more involved, because between him and Zach Ertz, man, we're a problem at tight end. You can call me biased if you want, but Zach Ertz is going to be go down as one of the greatest tight ends in the NFL in history. You watch what I tell you. And if you're not careful, this guy right here, he's going to be right behind him. All right, that's enough of those breaks. Those cards came from SportCardsBreakers. Like I said, I didn't do as good as I wanted to. But, you know, it's better to come out with something than nothing. And I will say about if you do decide to get in player breaks, what I do is, instead of keep buying the same player, because when you buy the same player, you'll probably wind up with a lot of their base cards. And what I do is I just stop when I get a certain amount of their cards. If I feel that I want to complete the set of that player, then I'll just go buy the singles. Because by the time you spend, let's say he went for $12. You spent $12 for this one player, and you might get two of these. So that means you already have one, so you got two more, so you have three. So you have two extra. Most likely, a lot of these cards anymore, when it's time to try to sell them, you can't sell them, or you got to sell them super cheap, super cheap, not reasonable. You got to sell them cheap. So that means you'd be stuck with two. Instead of paying $12 for this player again, if he goes for 12, you could probably take $12 and get you the playoff ticket. Or if you add a couple, let's say you add $20 more, you'd be able to get you the cracked ice version of this. That's just my logic of when you're buying the player breaks. Try not to go overboard with it, because you'll find yourself, you lose more than what you gain, unless you're a super lucky person. And that damn sure is not me. I get lucky every once in a while, but not consistently. Moving on to another mail break I had. Actually got into another player break. I'm telling y'all to stop the player breaks. But I got into another one. I don't remember exactly whose break this was. I know it's one I've seen on eBay. And I've got a couple randoms. Blake Bortles. Championship ticket. Obviously, to 99. Le'Veon Bell. Playoff ticket. And if you can see, everything I got so far is Contenders, because Contenders was new And there was the newest, hottest thing, but now limited's out, so you'll see people probably breaking less of Contenders and more limited, unless they get a real good deal on the case of Contenders, which I was told that the price is going up on them. So everything I pretty much have today is Contenders. I snagged this. I got this $3.99. It was a random player, rookie ticket, obviously not numbered. Sticker auto, so you can't go wrong. $3.99 for this. It's not bad. You could probably get maybe a little bit more for this. I'm not sure. Turn around and got a TJ Watt veteran ticket stub, man. And that's nice. That's on card. It's numbered to 15. I got lucky with this one too. I don't remember how much I paid. I know it was a random player. I think I actually got the random player in I think it was like a bundle. So you play a certain amount and then you randomly got players. But this was a good hit. This was a damn good hit for me, especially out of the random player pool. So I like that. And then this guy always pops up. If you get a case of Contenders or you get any breaks of Contenders, you're bound to get this guy. I seen this guy card get pulled in a case, I'm going to say at least 4 times, man. Only thing I don't like about Contenders is that a lot of their hits are repeats, man. And that sucks, especially if you have a certain team that you bought. Well, it sucks for anybody. If you're not a Jaguar fan and the Jaguars keep hitting the same card, good for whoever got the Jaguars, but then after a while they get tired because they're like, damn, is there any more Jaguars that I can get instead of these? Like I said, selling stuff is more complicated anymore because it's like you damn near got to give it away for free, which to me isn't fair. It's not cool. People do overprice, but people got to think too. You got to, most likely you're paying for shipping, you're paying for the top loader, you're paying for the penny sleeve. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff to go with selling. I pretty much give up on selling stuff. If it's not like a big name, I probably won't move it or sell it because it's been such a hassle of trying to get stuff sold. So something like this, somebody may want this, because, a Steelers fan, of course, will be probably all over this. But they'll still try to take you to the cleaners. Like, I'm not paying that for this. This is how much it last sold for. I get it. You use eBay comps, and that's what I do. And I try to always go under. But even me going under eBay pricing, I still don't sell a card. I don't get it. But it's cool. I got a rookie box, and I got random autos that I'll put this in. I actually need to buy a box and resort all my stuff. Enough about me flagging on. I always get off topic. So done with that. Now moving on to BuckCityBreaks. I got in one of their breaks, and I bought the Eagles. I didn't do as well as I wanted to do in there either. But I will share those hits. We have championship ticket, Jordan Malau. Of course, he's a rookie, and he's hurt. He played maybe a game or two, and he got hurt at the end of the season. Got Josh Adams. Josh Adams is going to be solid. I think he's a good running back. He just he needs to stay on the field a little bit more. He got injured right at the end of the year. He was killing it too, man, but he just got hurt. Got Josh Sweat again. This is a variation of the other one that I hadn't got lucky it pulled. I got this one from SportCardsBreakers. I got this from BCB. So that's why I said when you do player breaks, you wind up with mostly the same card. Except I got lucky to get the variation of this one. But let's say if I probably got into another break where I had the Eagles, I probably wind up with this card again. And I'll have doubles that I'll be trying to get rid of. But that's still solid that I have, the variation of each card. My last one is Fletcher Cox. He's a beast. I'm pretty sure he's going to be a future. I want to say he'll be close to Hall of Fame. Maybe not. Maybe that's me being biased. But he's a damn good defensive end. They play him defensive end. They play him defensive tackle. He fits in our scheme a lot of different ways. So I wish this was numbered. I did see the Super Bowl 1-of-1 autograph card get pulled. Well, I didn't see it get pulled. It's been pulled. It's on eBay, and somebody's selling it for a insane amount of money. I won't be getting that. So that's pretty much my breaks, man. I just want to take a minute to thank everybody like I always do. Thanks for anyone that ever sent me any kind of rack, any cards, any encouragement, anything, man. Because like I said, a lot of people, when it comes to rack, they get overlooked and they feel a certain kind of way. And I know that you, like I told you before, for you to get your recognition, you have to be on the scene a lot and you have to do. But it's not worth doing if you feel drained at the end. I mean, like I said, don't do it for the attention. Don't do it for the thought of getting something in return, because most likely you will not get nothing in return because you're doing it for the wrong reasons. And if you're one of those people that just get overlooked, just keep doing what you do, man. Your good deeds will come somewhere down the line. Maybe not in this hobby, maybe in your actual personal life. Maybe someone will buy you lunch, or somebody take you to dinner, somebody pay for your gas, somebody just do something nice for you, out the ordinary. So I'm going to end it off by talking about the Super Bowl. I just want to say I hate Tom Brady. I would love to have his cards because I know his cards have value and people are spending insane amount of money for Tom Brady cards, man. And if I had a Tom Brady card, I would keep it. I would hold on to it. Only way I would sell it is if I was about to lose my home or something like that. But I mean, as far as him winning the Super Bowl, I would love it not to see him win. I would like to see Jared Goff to go ahead and get that Super Bowl. I don't think that's going to happen, being that Tom Brady lost last year. I don't think he's going to lose twice. But if it does happen, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to party. But like I said, if I some kind of way got a Tom Brady card, I would love the shit out of that card. I'm just being real. That's pretty much all I got, man. I will say, if Jared Goff do win the Super Bowl, I know my boy Carson Wentz is going to feel a certain kind of way, because they came in at the same time. Nick Foles got a Super Bowl, and my boy Wentz couldn't do it. I love Wentz, but I just need Wentz to come back like he did in 2016, man. He was killing it when he got his time to play. 2017, he was killing it too until he got hurt. And then once he got hurt, man, it's been downhill, man. So I'm praying and I'm hoping that we'll get that fresh, Carson Wentz, the original Carson Wentz. Hopefully he'll start balling, man, and he'll go ahead and get a Super Bowl for us. I would like to see him get one. Nick Foles did it for us. I love Nick Foles. I do PC Nick Foles. His price has went up on his shit too. It's crazy. But like I said, I'm leaving out of here. 22 minutes, almost 23. I always bring something different into my videos. I have a whole bunch of Eagle stuff. And if you ever question if I'm a true fan or not, what person just has a big, giant Eagle pencil just around? Who would write with this? Look at this. I would never write with this. Got the old school pencil sharpener on her. As you see, it never been used. I never plan to use it. I don't know why I bought this, or did somebody give it to me? I have no idea. I don't know if I give a shout out to Mike Williams in the background there. In case you're wondering why Mike Williams is back there, Mike Williams is my side PC. I was talking to a good friend of mine, Jonathan Coker. I was asking him, I was asking a lot of people about who should I side PC. And, we put our heads together. And I had a lot of influence from other people, too. And they helped me decide that maybe Mike Williams would be the way to go. So if I had a Mike Williams mini helmet or any other type of charger stuff, I would definitely have put it up here and put it down here and everywhere just so he fit in. But that is my side PC. If anybody has anything Mike Williams that they don't want and feel that they want to send it to me, hey, that's R.A.K. Hint, hint. Nah, I'm joking. If you have something that you would like to send, maybe we can trade. Maybe I can buy it off of you. Let me know. Hit me up. I'm on Twitter, EagleBoy1022. My name's match on here and on Twitter. So YouTube name and Twitter name is the same. So hit me up. I'm also still collecting Brian Dawkins. So if anybody can help me with that, we can work out a trade deal, maybe some money, anything, man. Let me know what you got. 25 minutes in, I'm getting out of here. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you guys enjoy the Super Bowl tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to be watching all of it. It depends on the score. If the score get out of hand and it's the Patriots way, then I'm going to find something else to watch on TV. Until my next video, thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for just showing me love and support and just, you know, being good people, man. It's hard to come by any more of good people. And there's quite a few on here that, you know, that actually in my corner. And I appreciate y'all. And with that said, peace out.